In this video, I'm going to give you my first thoughts out of playing the Casio CT-X700 for the first time. I'm a piano instructor here from South Florida. I've been teaching for 17 years, and I'm always on the lookout for products that I can recommend for my students and their parents if they are in the market to try to purchase a new keyboard or piano. Let me mention that we're going to do a dedicated review of this product, but this is a first impressions video in which I'm going to try to play a little bit with it and kind of like see almost like where does it go and how does it sound. So first up, let's talk about the basic thing about the keyboard, like when you turn it off, and let me turn it back on. So the first sound usually is a piano sound, so it's going to be this one. And I really tell my students it's important to, when you're checking a keyboard, if you like it or not, check, does it have 5 to 10 really good sounds in different categories, and we'll talk about that in a second. But the piano sound sounds good. Sounds a little bit bright to me, almost like a little bit boxy, but definitely not a bad sound. So if I check on the couple of other ones, all of those sound very similar to me. A little bit brighter, a little bit darker, but that one's a little bit different. Now, for me, very important, almost like other 3 categories: electric pianos, which let me get here to a number that will be electric piano, which this is electric piano 2. Something like that, I would use it a little bit more. Let's say 3. A little bit, a lot of effect. Seems like a lot of the sounds have a substantial amount of effect. Now, organs, very, very important to have a nice organ, to choose one that it works well. Let's see this one. The organs, they're okay. That's a little too rough, too churchy. They're okay. Now, another category that I really like, and let me see if I can see here on the tones, strings. So let's jump directly into strings, and that seems like it's on 183, I believe. So let's check that out. Nice strings. It seems like one of the things that a lot of the sounds have a lot of effect. I don't know. In this video, I'm probably not going to try to take the effects off, or at least like lower them. Because, I wouldn't want to use that in a performance and have that much effect on it. But at the same time, the sounds overall, first impressions, they sound good. They sound like nice. Different companies have different, almost like a different color to their sounds. So this one's definitely, I think I'm familiar with how Casio sounds, and I think I was expecting pretty much the type of sounds that I'm getting. And the quality, I think, is good. Let me mention that the keyboard is going through the headphone amp and have it plugged into my system. So next up, let's talk about how the keys feel. Let me put it back on piano for this. So one of the things that I think is important to have a nice keyboard feel. It definitely doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like you're gonna almost break the keys. Like, they don't really move too much to the side. They move a little bit, but not too much. When you play them, they definitely go up and down and not sideways. They have a little bit of almost a resistance. I feel like compared to other keyboards, it feels a little bit like you almost have to push down a little bit harder, but they do feel nice. Now, next up, let's check the rhythms, drum beats that it has. So this is number 1. On drum beats, I really like the fact that you can change tempo quickly. So let's do a slow tempo. If I tap it here, good. So now let's say I want a very specific tempo. So let's say I want 145. So I'm putting those numbers there, and it changed quickly. Cool. So that definitely works for me. Let's check on, let me just go up some numbers and then see. A little too fast, so let's change it back to, let's say, 90. Okay, it sounds like the rhythms, yeah, it sounds like the drum beat is, or like the drum sound is always the same, which is not a big deal. I think it's in something like this, you're not gonna necessarily get a tons of different drum kits that would sound very different. Maybe it does have, but it seems like they all sound very similar. What's important in drum beats for me is that they're simple, that they're easy to change speeds, and that you have different styles. So I can even check here quickly. Let's go back to see. It says world 1, world 2. So let's say on world 2, that's 107. So let's check what that would be. All right, cool. That's definitely different. So good that it has different sounds that you can like almost change them. Now it has a little bit of like a mode to remember and learn. Let's check that out. The first song seems like it's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Let me press play. Okay, I don't know if I would have put that as the first song. It sounds a little bit too fast to me, and I don't know, just the way that it sounds is a little bit like, I don't know, I guess a little bit hokey. But at the same time, I think it's definitely a keyboard that seems well put together for the price. Out of the time of making this video, it's $199. I'm getting a little bit what I expected. You know, it sounds nice. It feels well built. The keys feel nice. The sounds are definitely decent and usable. So I think overall, I like what I'm seeing out of the product. I think for us, we're going to try to definitely do a dedicated review, use it in our classes. So almost we can bring you a lot more information about like testing it in the real world, and then kind of just trying to tell you, okay, like, do we like it? Do we not like it? Can we recommend it for our students? But overall, first impressions, it seems like it's a good product. I know it's one of the most popular Casio keyboards out there, and we wanted to just bring you a quick first impressions video so you can have an idea if this is a product that you want as part of your journey in music. If you would like more information about what we do here at The Hit, check thehitmusicstudio.com, and definitely check our channel for when we actually post the proper review of this product to see if this is one that you should purchase. We'll see you guys soon, and then we want to thank you for watching. Take care.